Welcome to AlphaCars. Say hello to Tiago.
How we doing?
Tiago is the gentleman who's been working with the owner of this vehicle, and he's been overseeing all pre-marketing work, so he knows most of it. How are you, Tiago?
I'm fantastic. How are we doing today? Hope everybody's doing well.
And I know you worked with the owner. It comes from a collection.
So it comes from a collection. He has, I believe he has about 35 cars altogether, and he's downsizing a little bit. So we're going to be having a couple more interesting vehicles coming up, for sure.
Yeah, and since we know this customer for over 20 years, that's his second wave of downsizing. The first one brought it down to 35, so he decided to take it a notch up. Okay, so thank you, Tiago. Thank you for pulling this out. We are going to go around the car, and I'll show you the condition of the car, and then we'll put it up on the lift in our showroom, so you can see the underbody, and it will give you a full impression of the vehicle. So before I turn off the engine, I'm going to open the hood. We're going to listen to the engine a little bit. Let's get this. Yeah, it's got nice sound from the dual exhaust system. So let's take a look at this vehicle. As Tiago told us, this has been an older, I wouldn't say restoration, it was a cosmetic refinishing. And definitely take a look at our listing on AlphaCars.com. Here is AlphaCars.com, ALPHACARS, or you can give us a call at 978-263-9000. You'd be surprised. We pick up our calls, we pick up the phone, we answer them. If we're busy, most people leave us a message and we will return the call. We're open 7 days a week. Okay, so what do we see under the hood? We have a nice running classic Chevy V8. So this video is not a review of El Caminos. There are some great videos, I'm sure, out there. This is all about the condition of this car. And while I would not qualify for reviewing El Camino from the standpoint of specific details, production details, engineering features, but I am qualified to show you what I can see from the standpoint of the car enthusiast who's been in the industry for over 30 years. So we're looking at the original nose, because when I'm looking at these pieces of hardware, I don't see any wrinkles. The hardware is mainly original. I don't see any wrinkles. I don't see any signs of body work anywhere. I think the radiator may have been recorded or reworked. I see a few little, bumps that are often contributed to the radiator overhaul, and the paint is a little shiny. As far as the wheel wells, they are absolutely original. They have not been touched. They have not been kinked anywhere. So all these areas, they are original, which is amazing. I'm sure you're going to find another El Camino that is prettier than this one, but you may never know, depending on which one you're looking at, what's under that pretty paint. You certainly want to look at the inner structure. That's what we're doing together in this video. Equally, when I'm looking to the underside of the hood, I'm not seeing any kinks or anything that suggests any collision damage and collision repairs. I don't see any fresh marks on the hinges. And here's the information plate right there. Let me just find that. Hold on. There it is. Oh, getting there. That's it. And we do have the picture of that on our website. we're observing original wiper blades, stainless steel. Something you don't see very often these days. So we're gonna be fine turning off that engine. I'm gonna run it a little bit at different RPM so we can hear it. So, nice and smooth running. No smoke, as you can see from the rear. We also had a cold start in the bay, in the showroom. There was no puff of smoke of any kind, so we're good in that department. So I think we're okay to close the hood and start inspecting the exterior paint. Let's do that, and we'll turn off the engine for that. Wow, it's got a nice feel on the interior. Here's the spare wheel in the back there. Nice and clean. A lot of room behind the seats. Small cabin, but in very welcoming. And in great condition. Check that out. All the body parts, all the interior parts are original. Yeah, since the interior is this small, we might as well just show you everything. Roomy glove box. Got a couple of keys here. Oops. Which one is which? That's the ignition key. Starts right up. 92,512 miles. The headliner in great condition, no issues. The dashboard in great condition. No cracks. The seats, actually just one big seat, in very nice condition. Seat back, very nice condition. Carpets, actually pretty nice. Let's see what's under there. Yeah, very nice. The door trim, driver's door, in very nice condition. One little crack right there. Window, no power window, which is fine. Window operators, window regulator, nice and smooth. What do we have here? This little corner window, I love that. Nice and smooth. Power mirror. Works great, and yes, it's powered by your own human hand, so technically it's not power, it's remote control. A-pillar, great condition, no signs of any damage at all. Looks like the hinges in the same spot they were since 1970. Passenger door jamb. Seat from this side looks awesome. Pillar, A-pillar, great condition. Sill, and sill plate in great condition. Door jamb, no issues. Door trim, excellent condition. Window regulator, nice and smooth, going up and down without any restriction. The little cute window does fine. The underside of the pillar looks great. The roof is very nice. Walking around the vehicle. If I have two of these vehicles side by side today, and if I want to take one for a spin, I would take the El Camino all day long. Well, I left the lights on so we get a chance to test the battery. Once again, if you are looking for the least expensive and the shiniest El Camino, there would be a lot of options out there. If you're looking for an original car, an awesome example from the investment and value retention standpoint, this is as good as it gets in this price range. And with AlphaCars' transparent approach to marketing, you don't even have to come out here to see it, but if you decide that you want to see it, we'll be happy to show it to you in person. You can see it inside the showroom, you can see it on the lift, and please stay with this video. There will be footage where we have this El Camino in our showroom on the lift, and I'll show you everything I would want to see if I was looking for one to buy for myself. I'm very impressed with straightness of this car. I'm looking at the body lines, and these are massive body panels. And I guess it was truly just a cosmetic refinishing work. There was minimal, if any, body work, because I don't see any waviness at all. It's in great condition. And also the moldings are nice and straight. Chrome on the bumpers, very, very nice. I wouldn't do anything with this car at all. It's very presentable. It runs awesome. And by the way, it is on Michelin's. So it runs awesome, drives very nice. It's complete, and it's got all the parts that it had in 1970 when it left the GM factory. The inside of the bed is in awesome condition. I don't think it was used as a truck because it doesn't have, like, nothing is beat up or bumped up. The wheel wells in great condition. And the moldings, the inside of the moldings that are facing the bed, I would think if it was used for major cargo transporting, they would be beat up, but they're not. So you'll probably ask me, well, tell me about the paint. Yeah, while the paint has some surface blemishes, it is still a good, solid paint. So what kind of blemishes does it have? Well, here's one. And it's mainly the touch-up. There was some kind of a incident here that caused the paint damage, and it was touched up. So from the distance, it doesn't look bad at all. But over here you can see it's been touched up. That's probably the worst. There's one area here. There's a little surface crack in the clear coat, and a little bit of, like, I'm not sure what kind of blemish right in the paint here. What else? I'm not sure if I'll be able to even show you this, but there are some little bubble, not even bubbles, like pits in the clear coat. Again, I'm looking from this distance, I cannot see them. I get really, really up close, and of course I have to see my glasses on, and through my glasses, and I can see tiny little pits. And it's just in that area. Overall, as I'm going through, I see a little bit here, right in this area. It's an awesome looking old paint job. Awesome looking from a few feet away, a couple of feet away. It is very, very presentable, very, very good. This would be a perfect candidate to be enjoyed on a daily basis, weather permitting. Or if someone wants to one day take it all apart and really turn it into an amazing restoration job, this is a perfect candidate to get involved. So let's see how our battery did during this walk around. Oh, mix the keys. So here's the key. That's for the ignition. Yeah, the battery's okay. It's been sitting in our showroom and has not been driven, but it still, you know, starts the car even after we had the lights on for about 10 minutes. Nice sound from the exhaust, very stable and well adjusted idle. Drives nicely. We may take it around the building and maybe even right around the neighborhood. This is our main AlphaCars facility, which has the showroom and state-of-the-art shop space right here. Reconditioning center, tire and wheel center with a road force machine, mechanical bays with the state-of-the-art alignment system, and here on the left we have our showroom. And we actually have lifts inside the showroom, so we can display the vehicle on the lift. So let's take it down the street real quick. Yeah, very nice and comfortable seat. Wow, plenty of power. Brakes feel nice at this speed, nice and smooth, and excellent stopping power. Hit the brakes a little harder. There's no one in the back. Yeah, nice. And it didn't pull to one side or the other. Did really well. Yeah, very happy with brakes. It drives exceptional. The speedometer needle is not acting up. It's doing fine. Sometimes on classic vintage older cars you'd see it bouncy, but this one is doing great. Kick down works awesome. We have a right blinker indicator, works great. Gonna pull over and kind of listen to the idle a little bit. Just double checking on the brakes, nice and straight braking, no issues. Yeah, holds the idle beautifully. Here is how it looks from the, wow, nice view. You can see your cargo. Well, we have a sharp 90-degree turn coming up. We're not going to go crazy. We're not in the Porsche 911, but let's see how it handles. We're taking that at 25 miles an hour, and it's doing fine. Goes up the hill nicely, and the steering is actually tight. You know, right to left free play is minimal. I would say it's actually better than many other cars of this vintage I have driven. Excellent throttle response. I love being on back roads on any car or a motorcycle, but something like this feels just awesome. I'm gonna pull into this spot right here. Yeah. There are some gorgeous views out here. Check this out. Well, let's double check to make sure it starts. That was a joke. Of course it will. And I do have it in park. We don't want to roll it down this hill, even though it's so pretty out here. And I will turn the lights off this time. Let's not take any chances. So let's see how gorgeous this car is in this beautiful setting. That's what I'm talking about. So stay tuned for more content to see the underbody. We're gonna bring it into the showroom and put it up on the lift. And that is something that we find very, very helpful if you are considering to purchase a vehicle without physically being here. And of course, in addition to this video, we also have had our technician inspect this vehicle and all the vehicles that we offer on our website, AlphaCars.com. And each car was thoroughly checked, and then technician produces the report that we evaluate, and we either address all the service items that our technician recommended, or if there's anything we feel we would not be addressing, we still disclose it to the future buyer. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing, sharing, and let us know which videos you like the best by simply clicking that like button. My name is Dimitri, and until next time.